I'm going to introduce a special person. I was honored to be able to be his coach, and that's Colin Smith. Colin was an all-Ivy academic athlete. He's a dual major at Cornell. He was a commodore this past year. Some of you read about him. He was the stroke, one more for Colin Smith. He has a 3.9 GPA in those two majors. He's a member of Quill and Dagger. He's the Butler Award winner. He's the Courtney Award winner. He was the top finisher on the wall, setting a record for the men's heavyweight crew. Just to give you an idea, as you see him come up, he's an imposing 6'2", 183 pounds. He pulled a 604 on the erg, and he could deadlift over 400 pounds. Colin Smith.
Thanks, everyone. Wow, it finally happened. I remember when I showed up as a freshman, and everyone was talking about the new Boathouse, just kind of with whispers. It was folklore. You never knew it was going to happen. And to finally be, finish up my senior year and be standing here in front of it is great. It really means a lot. On behalf of the athletes, all the women's, the lightweight, the heavyweight team. To have this facility and the things that we can do with it is going to be so important going into the future. Cornell traditionally has been a team where we look for walk-ons. We try to train at the talent, and that's something that probably the only other team that approaches rowing that way is Wisconsin, and that's someone that we really look to in terms of the hard work and the training that they put in every single year to be one of the best. And to have a boathouse with what seems like unlimited amounts of ergs, which can be good and bad, to have the weightlifting facility here at the boathouse means a lot because of the time effectiveness. A lot of the time what we'll do is we'll come down here and train, and then we'll have to go all the way back up to campus to do a weight lift. And that takes a lot of time, especially when you're a student athlete and you have a lot of other things going on. So to be able to come down here, get in a full workout, to erg, to row, to weightlift, to do everything down here means a lot. And I've had the opportunity to row in a boathouse, the old boathouse, to row in the boathouse while it was under construction, and now to row in this new boathouse over the past couple of weeks. And it really didn't hit me how important the boathouse is till it was under construction. Every single day we would have to park down at the farmer's market, walk through the mud to come in here, and it was raining and it was cold. It was a very long winter this year. And the heavyweight and the lightweight teams, we built kind of a makeshift locker room in the far boat bay of the Robeson Boathouse. Made out of tarpaulin and string, duct tape, really everything to kind of put this together. We were all like huddled in there in this dirty little cramped space. And it was kind of the first time I realized how important the locker room is for a team. Really just for the camaraderie and the sense of team that you have. I remember in the old boathouse, we would all come in, everyone wanted to show up early to be here. Everybody wanted to hang out in the locker room for an extra 30 minutes before we went out in the water. And that was really important for the sense of team. To be able to just sit down and talk about rowing, talk about racing, talk about school, talk about anything. And that really just brought us a lot closer. And when we were huddled in that kind of tarpaulin tent, we kind of lost some of that. And it was really tough to get through that period. And now coming into the new boathouse and kind of seeing the reemergence of that kind of spirit on the team really means a lot. And I think it's going to mean a lot going forward. So I just want to thank, on behalf of the athletes, everyone, all the hard work and generosity that's made this possible. I can't wait to be standing here just like you 50 years from now. Just standing here and seeing all the great things that Cornell Rowing has always done. Thank you. I want to thank Coach Todd Kennett. It's been a really tough year, a tough season. Just seeing him come down here, having to go talk to the construction workers, and then come coach us. It's like he's coaching everyone all at once. It's really been great, and I can see how hard it's been for him. And it's great to see how successful this has turned out. So thank you again, everyone.